UNURFM News for our sponsor, Cartier Jewellery. Always unique, always quality. Toronto Town Square.
It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Jorja Cowan with 2NURFM Hunter News. The New South Wales Greens' recent policy initiative has been met with contention from Liberal candidates of the Hunter. In a bid to avoid dangerous climate change and limit global warming, the policy plans to phase out coal exports over the next 5 years, with all coal mines being shut down by 2020. Liberal MLC for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says production of renewable energies won't mean the end of the coal industry.
There will always be a place for coal in the economy. All the studies show that coal will continue to be a large part of the energy mix for places like China and India for decades and decades and decades. It will continue to probably be 2/3, 3/4 of our electricity generation for a long time yet to come.
Newcastle could soon have its own major cruise terminal. The Urban Development Institute of Australia submitted a report to the Planning Minister yesterday proposing the temporary wharf where visiting ships currently dock be replaced by a major terminal near Wickham. Chairman of Tourism Hunter, Will Creedon, says compared to other ports, Newcastle has ideal conditions.
Provided we are set up appropriately, there is no reason that our friends in Carnival and others, P&O, etc., will use Newcastle and look on it favourably, considering that conditions in other ports across Australia are difficult. There's a real opportunity for us to harness that market.
A parcel of land in Bulwara Heights could be developed more quickly as part of Maitland City Council's latest urban settlement strategy report. The council has recommended a 103-hectare site in the area between Patterson Road and Lang Drive be upgraded from a preliminary investigation area to a Category 2 rural transition area, meaning development could occur within 5 to 10 years. Councillors will vote on the recommendations at a meeting tonight. Concerns for the existing city farmers market held at Newcastle Showground has risen following the government's first proposal for the region's rail corridor. The proposal has been called into question, with doubts on plans to convert the Newcastle railway station into a produce showcase, which would preserve the heritage building. City Farmers Market Director Kevin Eade says the government need to do more.
Why replicate something that's working? Why not put something up there that Newcastle doesn't have that can gain momentum for part of the big jigsaw puzzle of renewing Newcastle?
A new logo and the abolishment of red tape is on the agenda tonight when Port Stephens Council meets for the first time this year. It is expected Council will vote on brand change and Mayor Bruce McKenzie will move 2 motions of notice to remove requirements for development consent. Mr McKenzie says the government is out of touch with landowners.
A lot of farmers are asset rich and dollar poor. They've got no money, but they got the farm, so they could give their kids that wanted to stay on the farm a block of land by realigning the boundaries. That's been taken away, which is another example of bureaucrats running the place with no thought and no experience about what people want to do that's on the land.
A second shark has been sighted at Cowrie Hole, prompting the closure of Newcastle Beach, in addition to already closed Nobbies and Stockton beaches. The shark was spotted by a board rider and reported to lifeguards, who have since closed the beach and put up shark alert signs. The Hunters Westpac helicopter will do a flyover this afternoon to further check the area. In finance, the All Ords is down 27.7 points at 57.42 and $1 Australian dollar is buying 78.27 US cents. Now with sport, Georgia Moylan.
The Knights could be without recruit Carlos Tuamavavi for up to 4 weeks after he suffered an ankle injury in their Auckland Nines match against Parramatta. Coach Rick Stone hopes the former New Zealand Warriors back will recover in time for the squad's trial against Canberra on the 21st of February, but it is likely he will sit out. Tuamavavi will struggle to secure a spot in Stone's 17-man side in Newcastle's season opener against the Warriors on March 7 without a run under his belt. Jets homegrown star Ben Kanorowski says it will take the team a long time to recover from the drama of the past 2 weeks. The midfielder has turned down an offer to be part of the team's new leadership group in the lead up to his 100th A-League game out of respect for the 5 players who are facing termination. Kanarowski says it's important everyone plays their hardest in the coming weeks to try and recover from recent defeats.
Everyone's a leader, and regardless of who's captain and whatever team you're in, it's always good to have other leaders in there, just help the captain out, and it makes that job a bit easier. But I think everyone in the team needs to take their game to the next level if we're going to keep performing.
And the PFA Players Union will step in to address the dispute between the Jets and David Carney, filing a grievance on his behalf over his termination from the side. That's sport. I'm Jorja Moylan.
2NURFM News Time is 2:04.